Talk about the weather now. We kind of saw it there in the background of Maureen's live shot. Still looked bright and sunny out there as you're taking a live look now from South Park. And we certainly still have a lot of clouds out there, but it does look like the rain, at least for now, has moved through. I was hearing it pretty much right when I got to work about 2:30 this afternoon.
I was going to say.
I was driving and I was like speeding into work. I was like, I got to get in there right before those rain comes in.
And then you walked in the door and we heard it on the roof. So it moved through pretty quickly.
Made it just in time.
Yes, let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane for a little bit. Is there any left in the Charlotte area, or is it kind of all done?
There could still be a couple of showers rolling through because we do have a band of some lighter rain in the mountains and foothills right now with the actual cold front. But the severe threat and the risk of some of those dangerous or damaging thunderstorms, that's gradually winding down, coming to an end. And you can see behind me, boy, rainfall. I mean, some of you got a lot, some of you very little, if even any at all. I know some of you, we were talking about this last night, it was either kind of feast or famine. Some of you may be saying, what rain? Where was this rain you were talking about? With just that kind of scattered hit or miss type activity for a lot of us. We take another live look outside from our Gaston County tower camera there, and you can see more of that clearing taking place. Still those clouds hovering overhead, and if you look in certain directions way in the distance and mainly off to the east, that's where we could still have some of those towering clouds there producing those stronger thunderstorms and out toward the sandhills. But again, as I would show you some of these rainfall totals, the highest amounts coming in according to radar estimates, anywhere from an inch to about an inch and a half or so, especially south and east of Charlotte. We had some of those severe thunderstorms earlier and up toward the mountains and foothills, but not a whole lot, just some spotty, heavy at times rain, a couple of isolated storms, but we never had really anything severe or terribly strong around most of the Charlotte metro. All of that stayed mainly off to the east. You can see that right now, the activity kind of settling down a little bit, not as intense as it was earlier. The lightning, a lot of that lightning moving out and into Scotland County and around the Laurinburg area, pushing east of y'all there in Richmond County, but still some moderate to heavy rain moving through Montgomery County as well. You can see some spotty scattered showers off to the south and west through parts of Chesterfield County. And this is that band of some light to moderate rain I was talking about, but no lightning coming out of this at the moment. Pushing east of Boone around Blowing Rock and down there toward Morganton and the I-40 corridor. Heads up folks in Hickory, a little more of that rain is headed your way. So that's the actual cold front as it continues to clear the area later on this evening. Over the next few hours, again, all of this is winding down, and eventually we're going to dry out more as we go into the night, and then back to full sunshine, much like how early this morning started for a lot of us waking up tomorrow morning. Temperatures, a lot of rain cooled air out there, 60s and 70s, and look at that behind the front. Temperatures have been cooling into the 50s up in the mountains. The wind not too bad right now, pretty gusty even outside of any gusty thunderstorms earlier today, but notice it's a sign that the cold front is pushing through. It's shifting instead of that warmer direction of the southwest, more out of the northeast, and so that's going to draw in some of that cooler air. That's why tomorrow morning we'll be on the cooler side. Back in the 40s we go, well above freezing, but just a chillier start than these past few mornings. And then tomorrow it's not going to be quite as warm as the 80s, this warm stretch that we've had here, but lots of sunshine with high pressure building in, and temperatures will only be allowed to warm into the 70s, which is closer to reality, back to where we should be for this time of the year. So cool start to the day, up into the low and mid 70s for highs later in the afternoon. And it will be a little breezy once again with wind gusts around 20 to 25 miles an hour. Now, signs of another active pattern coming up as we go into the weekend. If you're headed up to the mountains, if you live up there after some nice sunshine through Thursday, clouds increase on Friday with our next system. We have a warm front, eventually a cold front working through over the next several days after that. And so for the weekend, it's going to be showery on Saturday up there, highs in the 60s, and watching out for some scattered storms on Sunday. So that means if you have some yard work to do, tomorrow is a great day to do it, even on Thursday, but Friday and Saturday, and for that matter on Sunday, looking a little iffy. You may have to just kind of work around when those showers and storms come on through. All right, so a chillier start tomorrow morning. We'll drop into the upper 30s in the mountains, 40s for the most part everywhere else. And the 7-day forecast shows those 70s sticking around heading into the weekend. And then by this time next week, with more possible showers and storms, we're going to warm up again into the 80s.
All right, looks pretty good, Tara. Thank you.